Hello Germs, welcome to Snap Judgments. This is Glazer. What we're doing today is we're going to continue pulling shards for our Lady Mikage. There's an event that's giving us some of the cards we need to fuse this amazing mythic champion. You can see we have the Dalala, whatever his name is. We have this one and that one, and we have all of the rares. We are going to be pulling, I believe, for Lady Quillen, which will leave us 4 epic champions away from just like level up and ascension stuff, and then getting the amazing Lady Mikage. So we are going to go for it because I feel like we have to. We're gonna go for it right now because I don't know if we're gonna have a better chance at getting towards this champion outside of just sheer luck. So I've got plenty of ancient shards, and let's do it without any hesitation. If you want to become part of my squad and raid, click my link in the description right now to get a free legendary Elenaril as well as 3 free epics as you level up. That's over $200 in value, and one of those epics right now is Tagoar, who's one of the very best heroes in the game, a legendary in disguise. Make sure you log out of your Plarium Play on PC and uninstall the game. Click the link in the description and register with your brand new email. Launch raid and complete the tutorial. As soon as you've done that, in the inbox, you can claim your new champion. That's all you need to do in order to get the free Elenaril and all the other goodies on offer. Don't miss out. Make sure you level up, join me, and let's play some raid. All right, let's do our big 10-time summon. We are at 40. We are going to get Lady Quillen. We did another one of these the other day. At 40, we're going to get our Lady Quillen, so let's do our first 10. Oh, no. Looks like we will be doing our first 10 in 1 second. That's 31 in the reserve vault. That should be enough to pull at least the first 30. First 10. We have... Did I just hit... Of course I did. I accidentally hit the wrong thing. Shh, I'm silly. I hit the rare... Well, we hit our daily. All right, Ancient Shards. That's what we're doing. Let's go. Ancient Shards 1. Looking for Lady Quillen. As soon as we get her, we're stopping. So let's see if we get her early or if we are spending 40 again. Last time we did this, we got a... Ooh, Skaramis. Skaramis is a lovely epic. Looks freaking ridiculously cool, does Skaramis. It is attacks one enemy, has an 80% chance of stealing 50% of the target's turn meter. That's really good. Steals turn meter, so gets it itself. 20% chance of a stun debuff. This is freaking... Skaramis seems really good, at least that first attack. Attacks all enemies, decreases duration of all enemy buffs by 1 turn, and 60% chance of placing a 50% decreased attack for 2 turns. And it fills the turn meter by 10%. Again, really good. And then 75% chance to provoke and a counterattack for 2 turns. I think Skaramis is awesome. I don't know if Skaramis is good. We're going to do a quick check. I am hell Hadesing in the background as I go over to here. Oh, no, not there. Oh, no, I accidentally closed my Hell Hades tab. All right, we are hell Hadesing Skaramis. 3.5. Not bad, not bad. This is a hero worth keeping, a hero worth having. And we're just, before we summon our next 10, we're just going to do a quick look-see. We're just going to say... are you a fusion for anything? Skaramis is not one of our fusions. This is not something that's going to help us for any of our fusions. We are ready to fuse this, but that's going to be a thing we do as part of our way to get Arbiter. Resin, I don't care about like at all. It's a legendary, but it's not a very good legendary. You can see that we are like 3/4 of the way there. I could probably get to there. I don't know. I probably don't want to. I'd be giving up some decent heroes and using a lot of materials. And then Broadmaw is another one that we could literally just do right now. We could literally just level up and have the Broadmaw, who is not very good. So none of what we need is here. So we're going to continue to pull for our Lady Mikage. Boom, next 10. Immediately an epic Luria, not one I know. We'll take a look at Luria in a second. Another epic, Ambassador Lethalin. All right, so 2 epics, not bad, not bad. So Luria is nice, simple. Attacks one enemy, 50% has a 30 decreased. Okay, 30% decreased defense, or 50% heal reduction, or 50% decreased speed. Ascends, attacks one enemy, does it for 2 turns. Okay. Then we have attacks all enemies, 50% chance of placing a freeze, and enemies killed by this can't be revived. Attacks one enemy, removes all buffs, 80% chance of placing a block buff, debuff for 2 turns. It's fine, I guess. Is Luria anything as far as we just look here? Luria? 3 stars. Yeah, I don't care about Luria. All right, Ambassador Lethalin is attacks all enemies. Not bad for a first attack. 50% to 30% decreased crit rate for 2 turns. Champion's HP is full. Chance increased to 30%. Taunt on a target ally for 2 turns. Cool. 30% reflect damage on all allies for 2 turns. We like reflect damage. That's pretty good. And then decreases duration of 2 random buffs on allies. Okay, so I don't know. Ambassador Lethalin doesn't seem amazing. let's take a look again at Ambassador Leflin. 3 stars, yeah, whatever. Again, we're going to do ourselves a favor and take a quick look. We are getting at least some epics out of the pool here. We're going to take a look again and make sure that we're not accidentally hitting any fusions. We are not. Sag Day. As far as accidental hits, we did get the accidental hits last time. We got one more, and then we're going to have to throw some in the vault. And then we get the guaranteed last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not even a single epic that time. Oh, one epic. Luria again. Did we just get Luria? Yeah, Luria again. Yeah, second Luria. All right, whatever. I think that second Luria is looking mighty chicken-like. But okay, we got another Luria. We will now guaranteed get our new hero, which is not terrible. We're going to need 5 more because one of these is going to be for one we have. Oh. A Rector Drath, hell yes. Rector Drath is one I've been looking for. A second Geomancer is a nothing burger for us, and then we get Lady Quillen. All right, we have a Geomancer, so we got a second Geo. Does not matter. Geomancer is one of the best epics in the game, if not the best epic in the game. Rector Drath, however, is absolutely sick. I've been looking for Rector Drath for ages. 30% chance of a 50% decreased attack buff for 2 turns. Really nice. And we can get that up to 65%. This is great. Heals all allies by 20% of this champion's max HP. After, oh, does this, so it's attack, okay. After healing, place a perfect veil for 2 turns on all allies with full HP, 15% continuous heal for 1 turn on allies with less than 100 HP. So it's either a perfect veil or a continuous heal. I'll take it. Really, really good with Shredder, obviously. Revives at 60% and fills their turn meter by 60% and gives a perfect veil on them for 3 whole turns with a real good cooldown that we can get down to 4. And then, of course, Master of Ghosts, whenever an ally under Veil or Perfect Veil gets a turn, heal them by 10%. So anytime she veils, and she has 2 ways to do it, she's going to heal by 10%, increase resistance by 50. That's gross. She's great. I'm so happy to have her. Welcome to the team, Rector Drath. Geo is great largely because he has this, fully depletes the turn meter, 70% chance of HP burn and 25% weaken, and then he's going to fully deplete the target's turn meter and often get an extra turn in doing so. He has a 75% chance of an HP burn and target 25% weaken for 3 turns, so he just gets that extra rider. But what's really important is his passive here. Decrease damage to all allies received by 15% and deflect damage onto each enemy under an HP burn debuff placed by this champion. It's only going to happen once, unfortunately, unless if you have more than one. Only one of these is going to activate. The skill is not going to have duplicate copies. So when he's attacked, he's going to deflect 30% of the damage. And as a 30%, dealing 3% of target match HP, so his HP is better. He's one of the best heroes in the game. He's probably my favorite epic in the game, and now I have 2. And then, of course, Lady Quillen, who we don't care about as a hero. Fills champion's turn meter when she crits. Place an extra hit if this attack is critical. Fills turn meter. We don't care. What's important about Lady Quillen, of course, is... We're done with our pulls now, by the way. What's important about Lady Quillen, of course, is she is... right here. We are now 1, 2, 3, 4 away from Lady Mikage. We will get Aishma later this same event. I believe Aishma is coming. I don't think Fergun Isabel is. I don't believe Endalia is. And I thought I had an Endalia. I would have sworn I had an Endalia, but apparently I don't. And Enda Moonbeam is someone I had and eventually freaking sold off because I'm an idiot and I didn't realize that this was going to happen. But I am now going to be just three epics away from getting to Lady Mikage. We are so close, I can taste it. All right, we're going to do another pull video when the next come out. We're going to obviously need 5 more of our lovely ancient shards. We've got plenty of shards for our next time. I know people love pull videos. We don't care about power pack. Oh, by the way, before we go anywhere else, just in case you haven't logged in a couple of days, I really need to finish that. It's so annoying that that's taking forever. In case you missed it, the limited special offer, there is oh no, it's gone. There's a special offer for the game updating. It's called like new platform or new area free bundle. It's giving us epic books and all sorts of really good stuff. A 5-star chicken, like really good stuff. So make sure that you are grabbing that for yourself. It's free and it's worth grabbing. That's it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. This was a quickie, but hopefully a fun one. If you're curious what I'm doing in the game right now, I have... Ooh, that's not it. I will be doing this one. I'm not doing the dragon tournament. I don't have enough high elves to make that worthwhile. And then I'm doing the gear hunters when it... Oh, I'm doing gear hunters by accident because you just play places and get gear. I feel like I'd like these 2 superior arcane potions, but they're easy enough to get that I don't have to go out of the way. I'm not going to play nearly enough of that to get the ancient shard, although like it's possible. And then we've got the gear enhancement. I saved a bunch of gear enhancement, and I've got this far. Again, I'm probably going to go for around here. I'm going to enhance some more gear and see where I end up, although I started at 20 million and I'm at only 5 million, so we shall see how that works. That is where we are for Raid. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to download the game, play the game with me. If you would like to, we will make space in our alliances and so on, so I'll see you soon, and hopefully I'll see you in the game. Enjoy Raid Shadow Legends. Peace.